me get my special guest on here. There you are. Here we go. Hey, Kelly. I see you. Hey, Nikita. Hey, everybody. Hey, Vashti. I want everybody to join. I'm getting ready to share. Just give me a second. It's just one person over here. Hi, Tina. Everyone, hold on. Let me share this to a page. Yes, I want to share. Make sure you guys share and get ready. I didn't have a chance to pop popcorn, but I'm ready to go. So, everyone, today I have Ameenah Muhammad. Hi, Ameenah. Welcome. And before we even get into it, I want to say a few things. I met Ameenah because she was tagged in a post with me this week. I never heard of Ameenah before Wednesday. Was it Wednesday when everything went just completely nuts?
Just about this week fast.
Yes. And so I want to just say that first, we've never met until today, like face to face.
Right.
We are both kind of the object of Rokisha's anger. Like I said, I never saw your name before it was sitting next to mine on that post.
Right.
And I want to just also say
Me, you, and Al.
that everything, this is an interview. Everything that Ameenah is saying is what Ameenah knows. I don't know what Ameenah's about to say. I'm interviewing her, and I wanted a chance to talk to you, Ameenah, so that you could tell your story about Rokisha and wife school. So I don't have my popcorn, but I got my tea.
That'll do.
All right, so let's get into it. How did you find out about Rokisha and wife school? Let's just start there.
Okay. Hi everyone. It's Ameenah, as Kai introduced. Wife school. I came across Rikisha actually on Facebook in 2015. And a few people I knew of were sharing her posts. Now, for anyone that knows about Rikisha around that time, she was constantly posting status after status, day after day. Like she was engrossed with that book of hers at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I think she released the book maybe 2013, 2014-ish, just about. So the book was still like new, fresh off the press. This is when she was promoting her book on a regular basis, like for sale and everything. So I was kind of reluctant. I was like, why is she so obsessed with certain topics? And I never shared anything of hers. I was never a victim of hers, tearing things up. I never signed up for wife school ever. I was never a member of her organization or movement. I never signed up for any of her courses. I never bought anything of hers. I have been, since 2015, just exposing her to people.
Okay.
That's all I've been doing. So I just been on Google. I found out people's full legal names, and from there I found some stuff and stuff that most people know of already because I've been posting it online, especially since last year.
Okay. Well, what happened last year to, make you have to post so much starting last year? Because you've seen her since 2015 and you did the research, but tell me what happened.
Last year, if anyone knows about Boyce Watkins, he got into contact with Rakisha and he formed an alliance with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what his current standings are with her as far as his sentiments about her and her movement and whether he's still for her. But the last I checked a few months ago, he was still for her because I seen an interview where he said that he was going to sign up his daughter for wife school and then he was going to buy her a book and all this junk. I'm like, no, we don't want that. We don't need no more victims. We have enough out here.
Mm-hmm.
So last year, the interview took place on March 30th, 2017. It's still online. If you go in the search box on Facebook and type in Boyce Watkins Rowe Elori Cutno,
Okay.
yes, he interviewed her with No Malanga, and Lorette was actually a part of that interview as well.
Okay.
And he at the time, I don't know, like I said, if he's still for her.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, he was very much in support of it, promoting her, saying it's a good thing, how we should embrace wife school and all this other type of junk. And the interview they did is still on YouTube. The status is still being actively posted on Facebook. Like this summer, and the fall just started today. So it's still going strong. But he's never commented on the post. So I don't know, like he just left it on there. Just I don't know. But,
Mm-hmm.
so the interview is still on YouTube. It's a little over an hour long. And I was on that post in 2017 last year on March 30th, going into April of last year. And I was just letting everybody have it concerning Rokisha. I was telling all that I knew about her, that I researched as
Uh-huh.
far as her background and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Went so far back with Rokisha that I found out that she had a water company that folded because of mismanaging of funds. I found out that she had a trilingual school in Atlanta, Georgia that folded due to mismanagement of funds. I found out that she has unpaid traffic tickets on U.S. soil that she keeps constantly saying that arrest warrants expire. No, they do not.
No.
I know I know lawyers personally,
Mm-hmm.
and they tell me that those turn into bench warrants for your arrest.
Mm-hmm.
So I gather that's why she doesn't can't drive in France
Right.
because to get a license over in France, they would connect it to what's going on over here in America with her arrest warrants.
Mm-hmm. What do you know which state
So
those bench warrants are in?
not I don't know which state. I could go look back again and see what they are after we get off air, but I do know that she never paid the tickets
Yeah, okay.
ever.
Okay.
So, and I think this is one of the reasons why she fled to France.
So after you posted this information, what started happening?
Oh, I posted everything. I even posted information about her oldest two children, Io Phipps and Ife Phipps. She
Don't say,
always,
oh wait, don't say the kids' names. Let's not. Let's keep innocence out of it. So let's not say the kids' names. But
right. I posted her her children, her oldest children's father, and I was like, you always promoting that you've been married this for years and that you're a family and all this and how you come from a situation where you come from 6 to 7 generations of marriage,
mm-hmm,
which was bunked with internet research. Um, Quite a few of her sisters are not married.
mm-hmm,
From what I know of, what people are saying online, I haven't confirmed it, that her parents are no longer.
okay,
Um, Her children, they all don't have the same father.
mm-hmm,
So all this is lies.
yeah,
And she really got irate.
mm-hmm,
Also, when I brought up a situation that she was on a blog post in the year 2003, is still online,
mm-hmm,
where she was on there talking about needing medical services for HIV.
mm-hmm,
Now, this was in 2003, almost. 16 years ago.
Okay.
And what we all know about HIV is that if it's not taken care of, it progresses to AIDS.
Right.
So, don't know her health status, but
Mm,
at the end of the day, she was on there posting it. It's still on there
got it.
for anyone to view. Everything is on there.
Got it. So, like,
So I posted that on her.
oh, I think you broke up a little bit. Hopefully, we get you back. Wait a minute. We lost you a little bit. Are you
Can you hear
there?
me? Yeah,
Yeah, I
can you
can
hear
hear you
me?
now. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was posting all that stuff on the Boys Rockets post because this was when I was literally blown away at the amount of stuff that I was finding. I
Mm-hmm.
was finding stuff on her old MySpace page from when her oldest two daughters were toddlers. Like, I was amazed. Like,
Mm,
she went from living a normal adult life in America and fled to France, and just her life just flipped upside down. I don't know what happened. Like, I want to know straight from her, like, what breakdown happened in your mind, your life, that caused you to be like this? Because you were not like this, Lakeisha, at all. So after I put all that stuff online, she got ticked off with me, and she's been having a vendetta against me ever since. And for the past week, she's been talking about me on a Facebook page. I have nothing to do with the so-called situations that's going on with so-called children in your movement. I never called any agencies. I don't even know numbers, phone numbers, or addresses to call people. I've never even stepped foot in the state that this stuff is going on ever. So,
well, I mean, I I also didn't know about these families or family and
me
had no
neither.
idea about children. So I assume when your name was next to my name with the whole post that you also didn't know what they were talking about. But
I
what I
don't know
do know
nothing.
is from the interviews that I've gotten from the women who are victims, her pattern of bullying and cyberbullying and attacking is consistent through all of the stories. And so when I saw your name on there and you came to my page and you said you've been dealing with this for a long time, and I was like, how long? And you were like, over a year. And I was like, what? She's been doing this for over a year. Um,
She
I
blocked
just,
me from one of my people too because I was questioning her about things. Her,
mm,
Laurent, he blocked me on both my Facebook pages. One of her main girls, Walida, blocked me for both my pages. Like, I've asked questions, like honest, genuine questions from these people, and they run scared. They block when you ask potent questions that you want to get down to the nitty and gritty
yeah,
about facts about this movement.
yeah.
And they don't like to be questioned. They don't like to be investigated. They don't like people asking stuff that's thought provoking to challenge them. They don't like to be challenged.
Hmm.
That's what I get. It's more like a control factor for them. They want to control the people.
Yeah. So, so did she say anything? Because the CPS is slander. You didn't call CPS. You don't have anything to do with that.
No,
Has she
none of
said,
us did.
she said anything else slanderous about you in the past few years?
Other than those two posts, she has not said anything in the public about it, other than those two posts.
Okay. So she basically just tagged you. She just,
Any interaction, hmm?
I say she just pulled your name out because she just didn't like you from before, so you got pulled in.
Right. Any other interactions I've had with her have been in the inbox, in my inbox on my main Facebook page. I've had inboxes with her,
Hmm.
but she's taken it out of the inbox, and as this past, she's put it out in the public that she is a vendetta against me. I have nothing to do with what you're talking about, Rakisha. I didn't call any agency. I don't even know these people that so-called got their children taken. I never even knew. Like,
It's very disturbing. The children thing disturbs me greatly. It disturbs me because she posted the child's picture and the child's name. Is very
invasion of privacy.
it's invasion of privacy. It's endangering the child. Nobody should have had that information out in public. So it shows that she's not thinking about that family, which is really upsetting to me. Like when you look at it, like she can say whatever she wants about me. I'll handle it in the courts. But when you bring innocent children in, it shows an extra level of callousness that is very disturbing, especially if you have this family movement. It shows that families are not a priority when you use a child in that way, in a child situation, a very sad situation. And
Mm-hmm.
so, again, you know, it was a crazy day, but so you have been fighting this woman and trying to let people know about.
Yep. Like I've been telling people stop associating with her because anybody that has any common sense can tell this is the train wreck waiting to happen. And then you discussed this on the phone yesterday, how each scam, pyramid scam that she starts is a station on a train line, like station one, station two,
Yeah.
and eventually it's gonna be a train crash.
Well,
So we're at the point where it's about to be a collision.
yeah, I think she's crashed, but I I just know being at the receiving end of her harassment, um, because that was, like I said, consistently with every interview that's come in, the victims have complained that once they were on her bad side, there was just like an assault, a bunch of harassment, a bunch of lies, and to see it happen to me when I'm not in your movement, all I'm doing is sharing the stories. It
Right.
made the victim stories way more credible because you were behaving the same way as they described. And it also showed me that she has a system of instilling fear in those who oppose her to kind of keep them quiet. And so for her to attack you for this long, I don't know how you've been so patient.
At first, like we just like you and I discussed on the phone yesterday,
Mm,
it was entertaining to look at her posts on an everyday basis. I used to look forward to like I'll come out of when I was in college. I used to look forward to on my breaks. I used to look forward to reading the latest posts she used to make. I used to look forward after I got off of work to look forward to reading her latest posts.
mm,
This was all entertainment up until last year
yeah,
with that Boy Swag post. It was all entertainment. It was just something that everybody that has a Facebook page has somebody that they follow that's entertaining to them,
yeah.
whether it's viral videos, somebody that's always posting some crazy posts, and she was the target of my entertainment.
What what made
But I,
what made you
but
take the switch that it was more dangerous than it first appeared? What was the thing that made it change for you?
oh, when I realized that she had a master versus slave relationship with her followers, how they're not allowed to question her, they're not allowed to have opinions, they're not allowed to be themselves. Anyone could join her movement as black and they could be normal, have normal lives, this, that, and the third. And they join her movement and the men turn into like another Laurent and the women they turn into another Keisha. It's like robots.
Mm,
Like the way they talk, their mannerisms, the way they look, the way they dress, the hair is very cult like. Like I look at cults. I look at stuff about cults when I'm in my free leisure time when I feel like it. And it's that. All she's missing is the prairie dresses.
yeah,
These people, they are like clones of her. Like they have no personality whatsoever anymore after joining her movement. They even talk like her.
yeah. So for me, I think, like I told you yesterday when we chatted, when I first saw her post and I was like, wife school, I really just thought it was a 2-bit hustle. I mean, no joke. Like, I really thought it was just like, man, if anybody's falling for that, they just dumb. You know, like, come on, that's silly. It made a big turn for me when I got the first interview into my website. Well, actually, I'll go back. It made a turn for me when I first got a little back and forth with some of her followers, and I was like, these people act like a cult. Like, it was like, but it was still funny
They are.
to me. Like, I was still like laughing, like, oh, I changed my mind. It's not a scam. It's a cult, and I laughed. But when I got that first interview, it was, and I still haven't shared that full first interview. The very first one I got was so heartbreaking, and I could see from this woman's words the pain that she had gone through, that it just was like, okay, this is serious.
These people are going to need intense therapy to deal with this
They
mess that
are.
they've been
the
through.
you,
Intense therapy.
you're right.
Because you just can't get out of a cult and just go back to the life you had before. It's a process to remove yourself from it, not just physically, of course, but mentally, psychologically, everything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that the interviews that have come in prove that she has really preyed on the most vulnerable women, especially black, or
Yeah.
only black women, the most vulnerable black women in the most vulnerable positions that they could be in, is who she took advantage of. And it's really hard to read this stuff, know that this is going on, and then see that nobody's paying attention, which I see that you've experienced. You've been saying this for over a year. You've been saying it for like 4 years, and nobody
Hmm.
paid attention to you. So now you here. So like, how did it?
We've arrived.
Yeah, how did it feel? Like, all of this time you've been in there, like, hey, you guys, this is a cult. This is bad. This person has done some horrible things. And
Oh, I've been enjoying myself for the last several months. I've been enjoying myself really well,
mm-hmm,
especially since more stuff is coming out. I look forward to it when I after leaving work at night. I I, I make sure my phone is fully charged,
mm-hmm.
lay in the bed, listen to music, and scroll and look at the mess. It's a source of entertainment. Who needs TV anymore when you have this at your disposal?
But how did it feel to be like the only? You kind of really were the only person that was really exposing.
I see the comments. Hold on. I see the comments in the section. No, I was not in her movement. And no, I was not a member of wife school. Like, no, I've just been exposing her. That's that's my only.
Yeah,
I don't have any type of affiliation to her.
yeah. For people who are just joined, this is Ameenah Muhammad. She has been the person that's been trying to expose Roe for over a year, like, several years. She's been, on comments on her post, and really sharing Roe's background and letting people know that it was a cult a long time ago. Unfortunately, she just didn't have the platform where people were paying attention, but now people are paying attention. And, now she's letting everybody know who this person is, behind the scenes, like who they are actually dealing with. So while
You all are doing.
Bina, while we're talking, hold on. You guys start sending in your questions, because we're gonna answer questions for people that are watching. So go ahead and start typing them in so we can try and catch them. But yeah, so you were just, on the Boyce Watkins. Did Boyce Watkins ever reply to you at all?
Mm-mm. I don't think he's replied to anyone. The post has been up there since March 30th of last year when it was posted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's thousands of comments on there now. So I don't remember him posting anything. If he did, I forgot. But all I know is that it's still up there for anyone to read. It's still entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that the drama is entertaining, but at the same time, I want to really emphasize that there are real people's lives affected by this. And so while it's entertaining, it's still like we have to think about um how people are being harmed and how we're treating the situation. Like we can't just laugh at it.
It's real life now.
Yeah. So somebody is asking, did Ro threaten you in private messages?
Just once.
Just once. What did she say?
It was actually not from her, but it was from Lorette. And I'm glad somebody brought that up because after the Boys Watkins post, when they had the interview, Lorette actually called me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was about the time when the feature on Facebook was made available. We could make Facebook calls.
Mm-hmm.
So shocked. Like I was minding my business, just doing me. I think I was getting ready for the next day. I think I was getting done with laundry and all that, just winding down. And I hear a noise coming from my phone, and it says Laurent Grandois is calling you via Facebook. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I was like, what I do? So he called me, and I believe Lakeisha was in the room, but I never got to speak to her. I never got to hear her, but I know she was in the room because they don't go anywhere without one another.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me how I need to be concerned about my national, referring to my country, talking about I need to be concerned about the president I have. Now, mind you, this was last year, so Trump was still our president.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, you need to be concerned about your president. You need to be concerned about getting a spouse. Stop threatening my family. Stop coming after us. Stop talking about us on the internet. And he was saying stuff personally about me and how I was in his world unattractive, saying I needed to lose weight, all this kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
saying some mean, hurtful stuff.
Yeah.
And his aura and demeanor, he could barely speak English, but I picked up on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very controlling. I could tell that he's, if not physically, emotionally abusive to women and children. He was not respectful. It was just horrible. Like he called me, I didn't call him.
Right.
This is the only interaction I've had with Laurent. I've heard his voice, everyone. I know what he sounds like
Mm-hmm.
via phone. This dude is deranged. He just thrown off.
So
So,
somebody's asking,
but
what initially alerted you that it was a cult?
what alerted me to that it was a cult was when I seen her posting pictures of women, whether they was in her movement or not, and putting like little descriptions on her Facebook page, not the Ro Grandois Facebook page, but the Ro Elori Cutno Facebook page. This is when she was like promoting women for marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and how she would have like a description, sort of like how they used to have when the slave auction blocks for slavery in America.
Mm-hmm.
How and she be talking about their height, their weight, eye color,
Really?
what's going on with like do they have children or not? She was saying they don't have any tattoos, their hair, who wants her, talking about come on, she's available, all this type of stuff. And I was like, this is strange. Like who basically has a buy and sell situation
Mm-hmm.
with women to men online? Like it was strange. Like why is she taking people's pictures, putting full descriptions of them on her Facebook page, and basically saying she's available for marriage? Take her, buy her.
That's weird.
That's when I knew. That's when I knew something was up, and I said I need to really look into what's going on. And I looked at the characteristics on Google for a few weeks of what a cult is, and she qualifies for that
She
description.
does.
Worship of a leader, all about money,
Mm-hmm.
control factors. It's real, y'all. We're seeing something that we never seen before in our lives.
Right. Well, we've
So
seen it, but this particular,
of this magnitude, of this specialty, we've never seen something
right?
like this before.
Yeah.
So
And I think somebody asked, since you researched the family, I think I saw it go by that they asked, "Is her family truly wealthy?" Like, did you find?
I don't believe they are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe they are because she doesn't know anything about real wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And on your Facebook page, just before we went live, I was looking at it, and one of the people on your Facebook page was saying that she doesn't know anything about wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's facts. When you look at people that are wealthy, look at, let's say, Mark Zuckerberg, for instance, that created this website that we're on now, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he was in college in Harvard for those 2 years, he was connected to people that have money, gave him opportunity,
Yes.
gave him his platform to create Facebook. They gave him the funding for it.
Right.
Barack Obama, he's a politician and a lawyer. He hangs around lawyers and politicians.
Mm-hmm.
You hang around people that represent what you're trying to do in your life.
Right.
If you're trying to open up a restaurant, you're not going to hang out with somebody that's trying to open up a boxing gym.
Right.
That's not your that's not what you're trying to do. You go hang out with somebody that has 5 and 7 star restaurants around the world so you can be the same as them.
Right.
She has no type of business pre- her business principles are not F, F, ethnic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how are you trying to sell something or promote something and you stole it from a website? And it's been confirmed in the website that you did it from. They're going to deal with you.
Right.
Like, her practices are not ethical. Like, I look, it's like Rakisha is the type of person that is only born once in a generation. You don't get no more crazier than this. Like, these people don't, her type, they don't be born like on a regular basis. You, it's a good thing that we're alive to see this craziness.
I think somebody asked, did you find any evidence of financial crimes, or did you see any evidence of women exchange for money anywhere?
I'm not gonna say that on air
Mm-hmm.
because of legal situations. We want to stay out of that. Let legal people deal with that. But I'm going to say that I have seen certain things that she has posted that are not legal.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want the answer further, you can read between the lines. But I'm not going to tell anybody anything specific because we're not trying to get in troubles.
Let's see. What's this here? Their finance right. Oh, you're asking somebody in the group. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Like, cause it's been crazy for me. Let me tell you, I did not expect any of this to happen. I want everyone to know that this was never my intention. I have been floored at the messages I've been getting. And, I have to say, I'm happy you reached out, Ameenah.
Oh, another question.
Yeah.
Somebody asked about water. The water company she had was in, I gathered, I don't know the specific year, but I think it was in the late 90s because on one of her old MySpace pages, I seen one of those like old graphic advertisements that you can make on the old windows and old paint and stuff for it, and old like software that was probably 20, 25 years ago, the 90s. So Rakisha, she did have a water company. It fell through the cracks very soon. It was one of her first scams. And it was water bottles, water jugs, like a typical water company.
Mm.
And she didn't handle it right with the money and it fell. And after that, she moved on to that school of hers in Atlanta. And then that didn't work. And here we are, wife school.
Well, wife school was working.
So it's
Wow.
So it's been one after another, one scam after another, one scam after another. Yes, it was bottles of water. Like Deer Park, Poland Spring, all that. But it was hers. It was a different her brand. She had labels and everything on it. I forgot the name of the brand. I wish I knew, but it's on her MySpace. It's one of them.
They said the house. Okay, somebody's saying the house she posted saying that is a mansion that her father grew up in was a lie. Yeah, she posted her father in front of the house. It's a plantation. The Cutno family has no link to the mansion. I mean, I know there's a lot of people watching, and there's a lot of folks who've been sending me information, and it's just
It's a certified white bottle water.
you guys are hilarious.
Certified white bottle water.
You guys are so funny.
Certified white bottle.
Like I said, I'm just shocked that this has gone on for years. So it's been years. Like this is, and I don't know how many women have been affected. I know uh, I've gotten several stories. I have not even posted half of the stories that I've gotten. Um, I'm going to post one today, you guys. I'm going to post one immediately after this Facebook Live. I am going to post part 10. Um, but like, so you've been exposing, but did you know anybody personally in this movement, or you just stumbled upon it? Like, did you know anybody that was?
I stumbled upon Rakisha like you stumble upon a crack in the ground. I was minding my own business one day on Facebook in 2015, and life was normal. I didn't know nothing about Rakisha. But all of a sudden, I seen people periodically sharing posts about her from her page, her statuses. Some people were for her, and some people were against, and there was a debate. And I was like, why is people talking about this chick? Like, what's going on with her? And I didn't check out her page for like a few weeks.
Mm,
So I was just looking at people's stuff that they were sharing. But after I looked after I decided to, take the time and look at her page personally, I was like, what is going on here? All the people, all the women in the movement, they look alike, they dress alike, they talk alike, same mannerisms, same lip gloss, same cheap perfumes, same cheap dresses, and it's just a mess.
Jasmine asked me, how did I feel when she slandered my name? Okay, so I have been privy to the interviews that have not been posted. And like I said, consistently, the story is that if you go against Roe, she attacks you and
Mm-hmm.
lies about you in the most terrible ways. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of knew that's who she was before she started slandering me. How did I feel? Mildly annoyed. I know everybody saw the mugshot of me. I went through an abusive relationship. I explained that mugshot on my page because, it was really hard for me to go through that experience and have an abuser, lie on me and have me arrested, and then have a mugshot on the internet for all to people to see, and then have a company that has a has the mugshot up illegally but won't take it down because I'm not going to pay them to take it down. So the the pain of all of that situation was all there. And but because I've come through that, I've gone through therapy, my family is in a safe place. I still have to deal with stupid stuff, but for the most part, it's like, you're not really exposing me because I'm not a
Right.
criminal. I don't have a criminal record. Saying I have a criminal
Me
record
neither.
is slanderous. Saying that I called CPS is slanderous. So, and you're talking to somebody who's a graduate of Howard University School of Law, like, I'm going to sue you. And I warned her, like, don't play with me. So in one way it was like mildly annoying, but then it confirmed everything that I'd been reading. And then I realized that a lot of women who could have come forward were probably very afraid to. And I don't care if she attacks me because,
With any cult.
yeah, I'm not in the cult and I'm not vulnerable. She attacks the vulnerable. And it's a big mistake for her to attack me because I'm not vulnerable. It just proves that what these victims are saying is true, and it's going to cost her a lot of money and put her in some real legal trouble. So it's like, yeah, it happened. You guys, one thing I will say, thank you to everyone who messaged me, who sent me screenshots. When the lawsuit is filed, I will be reaching out to everyone who reached out to me, everybody that sent me the video. I mean, you guys have been so supportive, and I really appreciate everybody who's just, messaged me, sent me kind words. All that's been great. So thank you for that. But I'm okay. Just so
We're
everybody.
all going to be okay. We just want justice for anybody whose lives have been negatively impacted from.
Yes,
We're
that's
not
really.
doing this for fame, fortune, money. I don't want no money from this. I'm a very private individual in my life. I don't like attention. I
Girl,
just want justice for
she
victims. I
slandered.
have no connection. I
Go
have
file
no
that lawsuit.
connections.
Go file
Right.
that lawsuit.
I have no connections to Rakisha or her movement at all. I don't even know anybody in her movement. I don't, up until about a month or two, I never even had any type of information that she gives to her members
Mhm.
until somebody I was once connected with on Facebook was leaking information that she gives in wife school. That's all I know. I was never a member of wife school. I never bought a course, never bought an item of hers. I never did any type of financial business with this chick. I never met her or Lorette or any of her other minions that have blocked me on Facebook. I am just a person that got caught up from exposing her and she don't like it and she's going to continue not liking it,
Yes.
but she's going to love it because as the saying goes, orange is the new black.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I guess because you've been doing this, you've been fighting this good fight a lot longer than me. Um, I'm glad that you have, though. I'm glad that you saw what she was doing, and I'm glad you spoke up. I'm glad you
Mm-hmm.
researched what her. I'm glad. I mean, that the thing that I don't like about how she's trying to divide Black women and try to uh put us down. There's all these attacks on any women that speak up and say, you know what, that doesn't sound right. There's this thing to call women like us masculine, or say that men will never like us, or that we hate men, or that we're lesbians. There's this attack. And Black women, we are powerful, and we are unified with one another. And what I
Like your magic.
and I really appreciate what you did before I even knew about all of this, by speaking up immediately, which I think all of us, we need to work together. Like, that's why I talked to Candace. I'm going to keep talking to people who want to do live, because it's really important to show that, one, there's unity within our community, and that
It very is.
in that, just because and usually when Black women are being harmed, nobody pays attention, which is probably why
Mm-hmm.
this has gone on for so long. uh she's harming Black women. No matter what you guys in the movement say, the people who are being harmed are the Black women. And we as Black women, like, for me, I have a platform where I could share a story, and I did, and I'm going to keep sharing those stories. And I'm really
Mm-hmm.
proud of you for seeing it and speaking up immediately, because those voices needed to be there. Like, you needed to speak up. You needed to say, hey, everybody, this is crazy. Have you seen who this person really is? I think that's really Black excellence at work.
And I caught on to her at the age of 20.
Hmm.
I was about to turn 21.
Yeah.
I'll be 25, and I caught on to stuff that people older than me couldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm in my mid 20s. I'm not in my 30s, 40s, and 50s and older. That that are old enough to be my parent or grandparent are falling for her trap.
Yeah.
So it that goes to show me that age don't mean nothing.
Does
It's all up here.
yeah. And that to me, like, thank you. I'll tell you thank you. I wasn't a victim, but thank you for speaking up. That's really, really
Hmm.
admirable of you. And and I'm sorry that she's been attacking you for this long. Like, girl,
I got the 2 screenshots.
girl, you've been like, cause what if you've been going through what she tried to do to me on Wednesday? I'm just like, how did you put up with this for this long? Cause it's too much. It's too much. You are very
last year after that, last year after that voice walking stuff and that interview she did with Lorette and No Malanga and Boyce, I literally took a break for several months from it all. I mentally blocked it out. It got to be too much. From the stuff I knew prior to the voice walking post,
right.
all of that stuff, I had to take a good 6 months off from dealing with that. Like anything about Rakisha, I blocked it out.
Yes.
So I just started back with keeping up with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's September now, probably in May
Mm-hmm.
of this April or May of this year. I just started back up dealing with her. But
Yeah.
for several months, I had to mentally
Oh yeah. You.
pretend that Rakisha
I,
did not exist because it got to be like, yo, this is too much.
I
I got to.
the first few interviews that came in, especially the one from the young woman. And like I said, I didn't share that entire interview. I removed a lot of the details because I didn't know how safe that young lady was. And I didn't want to
Mhm.
share all of it because she could probably figure out who that was if I shared too much. But I had to take a break that weekend. Like, I get the mental drain of this situation.
You got to,
Yeah,
because you still got your life to live.
yeah, it's a lot. The fact that you took this on at such a young age says a lot about you. And so yes, don't let this woman zap you of your energy. Like,
Not me.
yeah, but you did the
You can
right.
try somebody else, not me.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Somebody asked, has she been blocking and unblocking you, or she just blocked you altogether?
No, she has not. She blocked me on her main Facebook the Elori Cutno Facebook page
Mm-hmm.
last year. That voice and stuff. That's where she blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my spare Facebook page, she has not blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
Lorette blocked me on my main Facebook page last year, shortly after the interview happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he just blocked me on my spare Facebook page like a month or two ago.
Okay.
Walida blocked me on my main Facebook page almost, was it like 18 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
And Walida blocked me on my spare Facebook page about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't block me altogether on both my pages. It was at different points because of different reasons.
Yeah. She blocked me from the Elori Cutno page a while ago. She hasn't blocked me probably because she wants to watch these lives. She hasn't blocked me from the one she's on now. Um, but
Bro Grangenwa.
yeah, whatever. Like, but this has been a crazy situation, but I'm really happy that you took the time to talk to me today. I'm really happy you got a chance to tell your story, that you've been dealing with harassment from this woman for years, which is crazy, and that she's still harassing you. It's just crazy.
She
So
didn't start posting my name literally until these 2 screenshots I have on my phone from this
so
week.
she's been saying
Other than that,
up.
any interactions I've had with her has been in the inbox up until this
Yeah.
week. Any interactions I ever had with her was in private inbox.
No, okay.
I
So
don't know why I don't know why she just started posting about me and about she just started posting about me about stuff I have nothing to do with. And that's what's the
right.
crazy part about it. I
Yeah.
like it's mind boggling.
Well, I never, like I said, never heard your name until it was next to mine. And I was like, who's that? And then you commented, and I was like, what is going on? But because I saw your name next to mine, I knew that you hadn't called CPS because I hadn't called CPS. So I knew.
I don't even know I don't even know the number to call. I never even stepped foot in the, I know what state she's saying that this stuff is going on. I ain't never been to that, I've never visited that state a day in my life. I
Right.
went to one day, but I never been to that state a day in my life.
Yeah.
So
She was just crazy. Well, thank you, Ameenah.
CPS, for all y'all to know, they don't take children
Oh,
based
no,
off of Facebook posts.
they do not take children for Facebook posts. CPS is not, and I'm
They
still
do
getting,
they do investigations offline, hard copy paperwork.
yes,
Sometimes it takes months or years to remove a child. Even with that evidence,
yes,
sometimes they still don't remove a child.
yes,
So me, Kai, L, anybody else, we have nothing to do with this mess. Y'all
nothing.
need to admit why these so-called children were removed, if they were, if you all are telling the truth, which I doubt. Admit the reasons why, because we have nothing to do with it. We just been exposing you all
Yeah,
for everything, but we have nothing to do with why our name is plastered online now.
right. Well, thank you, Ameenah, for taking this time. I appreciate it. We're going to continue to fight the good fight. So,
Was she initially based in Atlanta? One of her, what? Yes, she's based in California, Louisiana, and Georgia.
mm,
That's her life in America. California, Louisiana, and Georgia.
so, um, next steps, guys, I am getting ready to post part 10. Like literally when I hang up with Ameenah, I'm going to hit post for part 10. You don't want to miss that interview. That one was a shocker. Next week I have another secret guest that's going to come on about this.
That's a secret guest. That was
I
the
got
first one.
another guest. I done booked another secret guest today.
she
Um,
she didn't she taking bookings.
I'm taking bookings on this. People coming out the woodwork. So please continue to share because we really do want these women to get justice. I know that there's a post on my page if you're a victim and you need legal representation. I reached out to my Howard Law School network. There are some attorneys on that post. Please reach out to those attorneys who have commented. They are interested in helping her. Will I interview any of her mentors? If they reach out to me, I will interview them. I'm still trying to, you guys, please tag news media because Black women are being harmed by this. This is a
We
real,
need
you know,
major news networks,
major news.
CNN,
Please let them know, tag them, bring them
BBC.
the blogs, let them know, hey, look, we deserve news coverage too. We are important too. They're not only just stealing money, there's just really taking advantage, very harmful. So please let people know. Please keep spreading the word. So soon as I hang up, new post up. And next week I'll announce the day and time soon.
I like that idea. I want Ro to open a Q&A to the public. She will when she's in a courtroom heading off to the big penitentiary.
Yeah,
That's when she'll have her Q&A.
yeah. So anyway, thank you. I really appreciate it. And, keep going. I'm really proud of you. You are, a very phenomenal young Black woman. So you keep doing what you're doing. You did the right thing. So thank you. And
You're welcome. Everyone, you're welcome.
all right. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to post. You guys keep doing what you're doing, keep sharing, and I'll talk to you later. All right. Thank you,
All
Ameenah.
right. Have a great night, everyone.
All right. Good night.